What's happening, guys? Celtic CC here. I'm on my main account and I thought I'd do another Narcia video because I realised it was early days with those two videos I released before, and it was probably a good idea to do another video. Since then, it's nice that they've updated it so that all the tiles are showing now for all the guilds, so I can see exactly which tiles we claimed and everything. I mean, still finding it a little bit kind of bit of a barren game mode at our level. It's not completely barren, but we kind of got ourselves in a bit of a battle with I think they're called demon knights over here. I mean, I'm getting into it a little bit more. Don't get me wrong, there's still a couple of things I think are a little bit stupid, like having to return the base, and the fact that your teams of dragons and fire angels are riding a horse. I'm not sure whether using a horse was the best idea. Possibly like just a flag or something instead of a horse, because it seems a bit stupid. But I mean, the other thing as well, gotta be said, I think having a time limit on these. I'm not sure how other guilds are doing with it, but we basically didn't hit any of these. 2 days of each Imperial Castle. I just can't be asked. I just haven't got time to do it. Do you know what I mean? But it doesn't make it a completely dead game mode, because something I forgot to explain is you claim this, and then what it does is puts a chest in your warehouse, which I'll go to now, and it gives you daily breakthrough crystals and other rewards and stuff like that. So it's worth doing. It's worth putting some effort in. Do you know what I mean? You can get like and these and everything. So don't completely ignore the game mode thinking it's just a load of crap. It's not. I mean, there you go. Daily breakthrough crystals. You can't go wrong with that. It's worth it just for that. Like, do you know what I mean? At one point we were second when I put massive effort into it into the start, trying to figure it out. We kind of dropped down to 14 at the moment. I think yesterday we were ranked 12. We've gone back down to 14. And yeah, what I'm finding with it is, for vice leaders and guild leaders, who are the ones who've got to, get rid of the tiles. I'm finding the best thing to do is aim for ore and water. We did have more ore, but as you see there, we've lost a lot of tiles since. So I'm gonna have to start doing some raiding with my accounts and start winning some stuff back. So what I tend to do is just kind of, use up the food, because you might as well, and then just go and kind of claim some tiles kind of thing. So I'm going to try and get back to this section, so I'm going to send my horse over here. Do you know what I mean? It's like you don't need to spend too much time doing it. You can crack on and do other things for a few minutes and come back to this. You also got to make sure you're donating daily your ore. So the ore is just for donating. At the moment, I'm just, all my accounts I'm just putting into our fortress. The other mistake I found with it as well within the game, it tells you, like, you can attack. You got an attack button when you go on another guild's fortress, but you can't actually attack these. So I'm not sure why they left an attack button there. That's another mistake I spotted. I went up to here and tried to attack the dukes up here. See what I mean? Like, you can't. So if I try and attack them, unable to deploy, guild fortress cannot be attacked. So it kind of like, maybe it was in the description, and I missed that because I decided not to read the description, because I preferred to learn game modes without reading descriptions. I've always been like that, but it does seem a bit stupid having that attack button. But I will say, for the best tactic, if you're a guild leader and a vice leader trying to sort out your tiles, is if you're not going to push for Imperial Castle, which I am bothered doing it just because I just couldn't be asked. Do you know what I mean? It just seems so far away, and I thought I haven't got time to be focusing on this, so I've kind of just sort of stayed around here. So we got like a couple of small towns, and what I've been doing is just trying to get rid of. So let's see this bit of farmland here, so I'll get rid of that. Even though we got loads of tiles, might as well just get rid of that, and then just kind of attack better resources, like, and try and cut away the crap farmland. So that's basically the way I've been trying to do it. So what I'm going to do now is, once I've taken that, I'm then going to try and take these two here. So I got, because this one gives, plus 300 an hour, compared to that one that's plus 200 an hour. I am noticing, like, personally, I don't find we need a lot of food in my guild. Water, can go quickly if we go on a nutty raid, because I mean, if I'm switching through all my accounts, I can basically send out a lot of heroes, a lot of horses to go and do some damage, which I'm going to start doing now. I'm going to start trying reclaiming this, and I'm finding it a bit more fun sort of getting into a battle with another guild for resources, just because for a long spell we had a situation for a couple of days or so where the tiles were full, and my guild couldn't really get into the game, and I think they've started ignoring it a little bit. So I'm noticing there's not many in my guild seem to be doing much. So hopefully having a few more tiles and some in the battle will spark him into enjoying it a bit more. But it's like as a game mode, it's not amazing. I don't think it really suits Castle Clash. I mean, Castle Clash has always been one of those sort of like, Battle of Heavens, fantasy, dragon kind of type games. It's a bit weird having a resource farm simulator as part of it. It doesn't seem to suit the kind of what I always thought Castle Clash was supposed to be pushing towards. Especially in sort of COVID-19 times. I'm not sure about a game mode promoting command and conquer of Earth's resources. Do you know what I mean? When this whole sort of like Corona thing is, definitely a kind of a shot across the bay from, or something worse from from the planet, from Mother Earth. Like, do you know what I mean? But that aside, I mean, it's just a game, isn't it? So, I mean, I don't know how other people are finding it in their guilds. Maybe they're enjoying it a lot more than we are down in the kind of midsection things. My other Smurf that's in my other account, it's kind of like just, not when no one seems to be doing a lot with it. They've just kind of like camped, and they're not pushing for as much, which is fair enough. That's fine. But yeah, definitely guild leaders. That's like, see how this guy gets it. Mostly he's trying to go for the resources instead of just building up a load of farmland and stuff like that. I did find protecting this was quite important. So my team one is I've just left them camped here, and my team twos are in the other small town. And I think that's about it for this first one. Now I'm going to go for maybe sometime in the future I might push for Imperial Castle, but honestly, I just looked at it and thought, I don't know about that. I just can't be bothered. Like, and the problem is, like, you push for it. You kind of need your whole guild on board to be doing the same, and it was a bit difficult getting messages out to people for tactics, because you can't always rely on them to be reading this. Do you know what I mean? But definitely check in, get your daily rewards, donate your ore at the very least, and aim for the resource tiles. And it's all right. Do you know what I mean? It's all right. It's not taking up too much of my time. It's nice to get some extra bit of resources on all my accounts each day, and it's not taking too much time now. I've kind of got the initial ball rolling on, pushing on the map kind of thing. All right then, guys. Cheers.